Let's do this. Let's cut it here. Let's go to a little dance move, and then we'll be like, whoop, it's gonna be such an incredible year. But for now, we're gonna leave you with the, yeah. What's up, YouTube fam? Robbie C here, and welcome to the year 2023. It is a brand new year for all of us. So for this video, I've got two huge announcements, and I figured I would play around here at Oliver Park while bringing you along for the journey. But before we dive into the announcements, I gotta give a couple pieces into where we've come as the Robbie C Disc Golf channel overall. We posted our first video to the channel in March of 2020, and I never thought that we would get to the point that we are today with me doing YouTube full time. But while the support I've received from each and every one of you in the comments and the messages that you send has been super uplifting, really the only support system or extra crew members that we've had on staff here at the Robbie C channel have been family members and friends who are willing to hold the camera on extra special days or bring me some food while on those long nights of editing. And if you're trying to grow a channel, you can only do so much with the time that you're given each and every single day. And while there are certain aspects of the Robbie C Disc Golf channel that I absolutely love, there are other parts that I would describe more as incredibly draining. Big Cindy's, here we go. Get off the road? It didn't. It did indeed not get off the road. That is heartbreaking. Two of my favorite parts of the channel are getting to connect with different players while I'm out there on the course and meet each and every one of you viewers, or being able to film content that covers weaknesses and areas that I see players struggling with every single time I'm out there on the course. I always want to try to make you guys better players and do everything that I possibly can to help you improve your game. But there just honestly aren't enough hours in the day for me to do all of those things, especially when I start thinking about all the things that I have to do in order to keep the channel up and running. Ooh. Now those tasks include finding video sponsors to help bring in a little more monetization so that my family and I can actually, eat. But the main thing that I really struggle with when it comes to the Robbie C Disc Golf channel is editing in general. I am not the best editor out there, and I don't really have the drive to become the best editor out there either. I know enough basic tricks to try to keep the videos entertaining, and that's satisfactory for me, but I know that we can offer more to you as viewers of the Robbie C channel. So heading into 2023 with visions of wanting to grow the channel, I knew that something had to change, and that is where a new partnership was born. Our first major announcement is that in 2023, wait for this car to pass. What's up, bro? You do driving my car down the street with some bass. Yeah, we are here. Get in that ice. Our first big announcement of the video is that in 2023, Robbie C Disc Golf is joining the team over at Foundation Disc Golf. If you've been watching the channel closely, some of you might have seen this coming from a mile away, but I am so excited for what this means for the Robbie C channel overall and disc golf overall, as we get the chance to join and partner with the resources and team that Foundation Disc Golf has, including exciting things, even like this ace. Big skip. It's not an ace, but easy birdie. Now, Robbie C joining Foundation can seem like a very ambiguous thing, and I'm sure there are a lot of questions being asked in your mind right now of, does that mean that the Robbie C channel is going away? Does that mean that Robbie C now has to miss putting all the time? Hopefully the answer is no, but maybe it's yeah. Definitely yeah. I want to approach this for y'all with some clarity to provide two answers. First, what does joining Foundation look like for me as a channel? And then second, what does it mean for y'all as the viewers when it comes to this combination of the team? So what does it mean for me as Robbie C on the Robbie C channel? It means quite a few things. The first is that Foundation is going to provide their resources to help free me up to do more things that I want to do here on the channel. That includes helping me on the business side of things by going out and and finding ad sponsors for videos, as well as helping me connect with an editor so that I don't have to spend at least one day a week, which is what I currently do, sitting behind a desk editing a video so that I can have it out and ready for you guys as the viewers. With the free time that I'm going to gain from not having to do those things which are already draining for me as a content creator, it frees me up to do more things that I love to do, which includes more time getting to message each and every one of you and connect with each and every one of you to help hopefully answer your questions that I get through Instagram and Facebook and YouTube comments. The second thing this allows me to do is to film more content. As we figure out this process of collaborating together with our resources, we definitely want to jump to a world where we're possibly putting out 2 videos a week for you guys here on the Robbie C channel. That also means that some of the foundation guys are going to be making more regular appearances here on the Robbie C channel in a learning process. I promise that we are not turning this channel into a challenge channel where we're going to be doing different videos, kind of the ones like you saw in Vlogmas. I want to keep that special for that season. We're still going to be doing the same type of teaching and learning content, still focused on beginners to help you improve your game one stroke at a time. And the third and final piece that I'm super excited about when it comes to partnering with Foundation is the fact that I'm going to get to travel more. I'm going to be able to meet up with the Foundation guys as they move around the country, and I'm also going to be doing some trips on my own so that I can get out to different parts of the country to meet y'all while we're out there on the road. I'm telling you, it is the absolute highlight of having this channel is to get on the ground to meet each and every one of you who watches these videos each week, because after all, sitting here staring at this computer screen or the screen of the camera is just, you know, it's like not as fulfilling for the extrovert that I am. And I am so excited for the resources and honestly the wisdom that Foundation provides, as between Hunter being able to grow the channel in the way that he has, seeing Trevor grow his social media aspects for the Foundation network, and then Brody, like, how do you not look at what Brody Smith has done in the YouTube space and not think he is definitely knows what he be doing out there, you know what I'm saying? Add on some magic editing from Connor and Silas, and y'all, the Robbie C channel is about to be better than ever before. Plus, it does mean that I'm going to get to travel up to Lynchburg and hang out with the team and film a little more fun content up there. So you're going to see a lot more of Robbie C disc golf actually playing disc golf in 2023. Now that's enough about me. What does this mean for you as the viewer or fan of the Robbie C channel? Well, there's a couple things, and a few of them y'all have been asking for a while. The first is that in partnering with Foundation, I'm partnering with a retail sponsor who's heavily invested in seeing Robbie C merchandise hit the shelves. That means for those of you that have been looking for Robbie C discs or Robbie C shirts or polos that you've commented for in videos, possibly even the first iteration of Pig Farmer shirts for people to buy, I don't know, let us know. So be on the lookout for that merchandise soon. Like I mentioned, and what this means for me, it also, number 2, means more traveling, which means more opportunities for us to meet together in person. My plan is to go to more Pro Tour events this year. So if you're planning on going to some Pro Tour events, hopefully we get the chance to run into each other there. But it also means that I'm just going to be traveling to certain cities to set up clinics, as well as opportunities for us to just meet and play some rounds together. I've done this a couple times with the Overthrow guys and Jesse over at Trash Panda, and y'all, it is just so fun getting to play some mob golf with each and every one of you as the viewer. So as I have those dates, I'll be sure to let you guys know in future videos. But the third and most important thing is that it just means more content for you guys as the viewers. Not only are we going to be doing the normal teaching content that we release on Thursdays, but we're going to be releasing 3 new series that'll kind of alternate and flow throughout the year. The first you guys got introduced to in Vlogmas, and that is the Get Good at Disc Golf series, where I dive into my game trying to improve as a player, hopefully laying out a roadmap that you can use to try to improve as well. We're already seeing some changes and improvements, but hopefully as we dive into the 2023 year, we see those improvements change even more. The second is a series that I've wanted to do for a long time, and that is the Birdie Talks series. We have seen tons of interviews out there, and there are a lot of people who do interviews really well. But let's be real, we're disc golfers. We want to see some people play some disc golf. The goal is to bring people of interest onto the channel and interview them while we play 9 holes of disc golf together. And hopefully we're going to record all 18 to make 2 separate videos so that you really get the chance to know them and we don't feel like we're rushed. But our third series is something I've been super excited about and actually sets the table for our final announcement of the video. Our third series is going to be the On the Ground series. And On the Ground, my goal is to show what coaching can do to help you improve, not by necessarily fixing your form and mechanics, but being with you to go over your decision making during a round. Now, for some of this, we'll be playing casual rounds or tournament prep rounds, ranging from novice players all the way up to intermediate players, trying to see how we can shave strokes off of their game simply by talking through what they're doing on the course. But something I'm really excited to do is to jump in and film film more rounds of players actually being in that tournament environment. Actually walk alongside players and try to make those adjustments while we are in the middle of a round that actually matters. I mean, as much as PDGA rounds like actually matter. I'm so excited for the On the Ground series because I really think that it's going to give us actual concrete examples that you guys can see and maybe find yourself in similar situations and scenarios so that you can take these tips and tricks to your rounds to start saving some strokes immediately. Y'all, I am so excited for this partnership and this opportunity to become a part of the team over at Foundation. I want to say thank you so much to the team over at Foundation for being willing to take a chance on me and for believing in beginners in disc golf. But I promised you guys two major announcements. Now, the second announcement may not feel as major for some of you, but one thing that I've always tried to do here on the channel is separate Robbie Crawford from Robbie C Disc Golf. Yes, the channel is named in the likeness of my name, but I always want to make sure that when I'm going out and competing at events that it's Robbie Crawford going out there to play and compete, and Robbie C can learn from the lessons of Robbie Crawford. This is an important distinguishment because it allows me as a player to still love and enjoy this sport that has also become my job through creating content. I think that this partnership of Robbie C Disc Golf partnering with Foundation Disc Golf is going to allow and free up some opportunity for Robbie Crawford to enjoy the sport a whole lot more. But the second announcement is that Robbie Crawford has really struggled in the latter half of 2022 to separate the two beings of Robbie C and Robbie Crawford when it comes to actual competitive tournament play. I am an incredibly competitive person, and while I remain overtly positive trying to help all you see the best in your game, I have to be completely honest in saying that when it comes to my own game, I can get very critical of myself very fast. As a coach who is constantly working with players on their form, and I know a lot about what consistent and good form should look like, I find myself in the middle of tournaments or competition trying to think about all of the form tweaks and changes that I should be making to my own game, and yet don't have quite the time to actually put in to see those changes improve. With the day-to-day operations and being a one-man show up to this point for the Robbie C Disc Golf channel, I spend a lot of time around disc golf and doing disc golf without actually becoming a better player at disc golf. So for the 2023 season, one of the biggest changes that I've made in a long time is that I actually do not plan to play in any PDGA sanctioned events. Now, of course, before people clip this comes with a huge caveat that I feel like I need to highlight. I am not playing PDGA events out of a boycott or anything like that. In fact, I actually paid the $75 to renew my membership as a PDGA professional player for the 2023 season, even though I have absolutely zero plans to use that membership. I'm taking a break from PDGA sanctioned events for two major reasons. The first is so that I can help myself find the fun in competition once again. The hard part is that deep down my amateur soul still puts a value on that rating number, and so when I'm playing a tournament round, I just find myself getting frustrated because I know what I need to do to improve my game, and yet I don't have the time to actually put those changes into effect, which means that when they meet in the tournament round setting, it's just an incredibly volatile opportunity that makes Robbie Crawford really not like the sport of disc golf. And if we want Robbie C Disc Golf to continue long term, Robbie Crawford probably needs to find love of the game once again, especially with competition or tournament play. But the second major reason is that in order to see form changes take place, I always find myself not able to put in the time or wanting to put in the time because there's another tournament just around the corner. I find myself incredibly inconsistent and know what I should do, and so not playing events in 2023 gives me a huge amount of time to not only spend time in the field testing things, but also take it to the course in rounds that have some significance but don't have a long-term significance either. I think this is going to be a fantastic opportunity to add changes to my game to hopefully see myself come out the other side in 2024 a better player overall, and allow Robbie Crawford, aka PDGA number 128799, to fall in love with this sport once again. Totally clarifying, this is not a boycott or anything of the sort. I truly want to refine my game personally, and for me, I think taking a year stepping back from sanctioned activity is the best way that I know how to do it. So that is going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope that you guys are as excited for 2023 as I am for what it means for this channel, for Foundation, and y'all as the viewers. But of course, we can't end the video without asking for a question to get y'all's feedback on this new collaboration and partnership opportunity. I want to know, what kind of educational content do you want to see with Foundation being involved in it here on the channel? And what kind of collaboration or challenges do you want to see me be involved with over on the Foundation channel when we head up there to film? And while we're at it, what kind of merch and discs do you want to see Robbie C apparel on? 2023 is already shaping up to be our best year yet here on the channel, and I am so excited to bring each and every one of you along for the journey. I want to say, as always, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing rest of the day, and please make it fantastic for someone else too. Woo, it's gonna be such an epic 2023, but for now, we're gonna leave you with the birdies.